Hi, everybody. Good morning. So, I'm not here to. I'm not here to. Like talk about really anything too extreme. I'm not here to. I'm just here to vent. My dad was a good person. Um, he had a very good personality, and he was a good person. But the situation that happened, it's kind of hard to explain because nobody is listening to this. So I will try to show you guys. I was able to do some calculation with my dad's cell phone provider, and I was able to find out exactly when he died. His last search and his last phone call was 3 urgent phone calls to his fiance. And his last search on Google was, and I hate to say this, his last Google search so this was his last Google search. I need a free wheelchair. This is his phone. I had to repair his phone because he face planted early November. It was cracked in the back. I also had to get a new battery for it. The last search was, I need a free wheelchair. Meaning he felt really, really bad that day. And I guess that's when he passed. After the day after, in the morning, sometime November, uh, sometime the next day or the same night. I looked at the cell phone provider and the data stopped after he searched that. And then the phone just died naturally because he wasn't touching the phone, and the phone's battery health was at like 70%. And this was the older iPhone. I put in a third party battery because Apple wanted to replace um, the whole unit, but that's not the point of why I kept the phone. But his last search was, I need a wheelchair. He never searches stuff like that. That means that he was feeling very weak. And what I don't understand is this boomer thing. Why don't people call emergency services when they're feeling this bad? Oh, I think I could take it. I think I could take. No. He had all this time to call 911. He had days before it even got real bad. Oh, I don't need to call 911. It's not about that he tried to call 911. I don't see that in the text logs. I just see his fiance, but I don't see any 911 attempts. The fiance tried to get him to go to 911 on like November 2nd, November 3rd. He tried. Or she tried. And I think this was the very saddest voicemail that the fiance left. So I'm going to play this because my dad wasn't alive when she sent these voicemails. So this was on this was 3 days before he died.
Man, this is Sharon. Are you all right? Give me a call.
And this was the last voicemail before she started getting really concerned.
If she don't answer, I'm going to be over there tomorrow. Bye.
So now she started getting concerned. She called him every day. He was already passed away. Um, this was her last. This is when she started getting really concerned.
Well, I don't know about him.
I don't know about him. She was at his house. They couldn't get in. You know, it hurts. You know? It hurts a lot, you know? It's that kind of hurt, you know, that you can't get, you know, like back. But there's still memories, you know? There's still memories. There's still pictures. It hurts when you lose a loved one. And it especially hurts when you lose your dad or mom. But when you lose almost everybody, that's when it hurts the most. So, like I said, you have lost so much in your life, and then you lose your sibling. It really does hurt, by the way. It really does. There's a lot more I could say about this, but I was the one that set him up with this. In 2022, I set him up with this this background for his phone, and like I said, it hurts. It really does. And then the worst news is, right after my dad dies, one of my good friends in California is in the intensive care unit around the same time. And it's just, I don't know, it's just, I guess you could say, bad timing. I want to thank Joe. I want to thank Joe, and I want to thank Brian, I just want to thank Joe and Brian. I want to thank Josiah. They know who they are. I want to thank my fiance. But it's, when you lose your whole family, it's like, it's different than when you lose just your dad or, your mom or something. And the worst part is, like I said, it's not necessarily about that the person passed away. It's about their memories. It's not necessarily because the person has passed away, but it was their memories that are gone. And yeah, that definitely hurts. That definitely hurts. It's the memories that are gone. It's the fact that I'm never going to receive a phone call from him again. It's just the little things, that hurt. And I try to put it in a way that people can understand. It's not just about that he's passed away. It's not about that my dad passed away. It's about when somebody goes that you really love, and it's that their memories go with what you knew. In other words, the memories go and you can't get them back. The only way to get them back is if you remember what he told you, or if you remember what she told you. And I think that's what hurts the most. I think that's genuinely what hurts the most. Is that you cannot get those memories back. I won't really discuss what happened with the details of my dad's passing, but I'm just not happy. But at the same time, I really miss my dad, and I was the last person of my family that cared. Now I have to live a little bit harder in my life. No amount of money, no amount of anything will fix what I feel. It is a dread that is so dread that is extremely dreadful, because it's not just like, oh, your uncle passed away, oh, your dad passed. No, it's everybody on my side of the family, on my dad's side of the family. They're all gone. And I think that's what hurts the most. For sure. It's that everybody are literally gone. So with everybody gone, it's a different type of hurt. Where do I go from here? Who do I go from here? How do I go from here? That's the questions that I hope will come and find me and I'll be able to answer those questions. I'm gonna let you guys go. If you still got siblings that are alive, cherish every moment with them, man. Please cherish every moment, okay?